Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down here for this offense. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Tackle on play at the 31-yard line.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Looking to pass, it's Ayamaleva. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved, just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen, gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this, it ends up being a huge play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain.
Damn, I had to take down if I wasn't there trying to.
For the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Talk about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Looking to throw. It's Howard. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. running play called on 3rd and short. Take it down, but not before it makes the first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive early in this game. The offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The ball is picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
There ain't no way they just let him undercut them like that.
Finally goes
That's
out of
crazy.
bounds after gobbling up big
You nigga ran right past.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Makes a quick catch. In the clear at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Airing this one out toward the sideline. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him. Now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point puts them in front by 1. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Henderson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Running it back, it's Sampson. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's press coverage now from these DBs. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Brazil. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Tennessee 13, Ohio State 7.
A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. Trying to find room. It's Sampson. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Vols will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fielded near the 20. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 40 now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. They're setting out to try the PAT. They knock through the PAT and go on top 13-13. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Down 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Dropping back, it's Howard. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Offense is putting on a show here early. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Play action here on first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. He's back to throw again on second down. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Great start for the drive, but now back-to-back completions. Makes it 3rd and 10. Back to throw. It's Howard. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks. Maybe.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here comes the flea flicker. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So 2 losses in a row. Puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Judkins. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Scanning the field. It's Ayamaleva. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaking free at midfield. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Bro, Jeremiah Smith ain't been there the whole game. That's crazy.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Judkins.
Why would you split me?
The Salter able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it at the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area. Decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Ohio State. And they go in front here in the second half.
Chris, he pulled free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return man runs out of bounds. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Defense going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Here's the throw, deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20.
Look at him, bro. How am I with him until he kicks the fucking ball?
Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
He's done everything that's been asked of him, and he's done a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the point after is good. Team is on the field to move this one away.
For what? No.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. And the QB will try again on 2nd attempt. He makes the grab. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. The spot in the natty on the line. A step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
What is it? For what?
He'll call for the fair catch here.
I've been winning. Been going back and forth. Yeah, I think he might be good. The score first, so I think
Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The shotgun running play called. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the first and goal for the 8.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What makes an offense great on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain,
and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This has become a scoring fest in the second half. Looks like the last team with the ball is the 35.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Back to pass. It's Howard bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games that just dreamed a lot of yards and a lot of passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brett lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good battle. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd down. Give it to the back again. Fights through a tackle. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Ayamaleva. Snags the quick throw.
Bro, that was that shit was good.
Well, the defense gets these guys to
He bang so
they get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one and set his second down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Quarterback still with the football. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time, the defense is in position, and they tackle him for a loss.
Runs through the defender. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Got him. He's sacked. Now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Grab behind the line. It's Sambuca. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again. We can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught. Can he get in? They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Buckeyes will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. It's an easy job for the play call, right? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
Catch made on the right side. He'll get into the end zone. The two-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Lewis. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. That's reeled in. It's White. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch.
It's so favorite wrong way. They come there.
Big game before he goes out of bounds.
No, I can't defend it.
Gets a fresh set of
It's
downs.
crazy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down, will avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
He's across the 25. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Volunteers. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up the first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Howard. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this one is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Back to throw again. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So here we go, down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry up. He'll ride the back again here. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Vols. It was a foot race and he won it.
What a long run for